Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Sonic Heroes for the Nintendo GameCube. Last time we did some very easy ring collecting challenges in the Casino Zones and Rail Canyon, and a bit of an embarrassment here that you guys didn't see. So next up we are going into Frog Forest. Now I'm going to see exactly how fast I can do these next two zones, because I want to try and see if I can actually get Egg Fleet into the video without it going too long, because videos take so long to upload here. A 20-minute video takes about 5 hours to upload to YouTube. Which is why I'm trying not to make this video a good 26-27 minutes long again, like some of Team Dark's work, because they take so long. I just keep the computer on when I'm at work. So it's on while I'm at home. While I'm at work, it's on at home, still uploading the video. And unfortunately I missed a few rings over there as well. Well, you're not a ring, you're only a power core. I don't care about power cores in these missions. I mean, they do help me get to the level faster, but they don't mean much unless they're for cream. And even then, they're not enormously useful. I don't use that very often either. They give you free. It's like they put these balloons here just because of the extra missions. I think it's still a 1-up back here. No, actually, I think it's a special stage key for Team Rose. No, it was a 1-up. And that is a weird thing to hear a character say in a Sonic game. I don't know why. Oh my god! I missed a checkpoint! Oh, there goes Cream's level up. I mean, the checkpoint is certainly not going to be helpful when getting an A rank in these missions. You die, you lose your rings. So what use is that? I mean, if you don't care about the A rank, you just want to get it done, okay then, it's not, doesn't really matter. I don't know why, it's like they wanted you to be in power formation there, but your character's always, you end up leaving them behind anyway. Oh, well, I don't know which one that was picked up on, I won't bother. Ring balloon here, ring balloon there. Here a balloon, there a balloon, everywhere else a balloon. Whoa! Going backwards. That's a new one. Going backwards since 1994, when you could do it in Sonic 3 special stages. So that's how they were saying thank you to Michael Jackson. You can moonwalk in the special stages. Oh look, 6 rings. How nice. It looked like Big's model had a bit of a, almost like a big gash in his back. And I'm not just saying that because of the weird way the video quality comes out. It really did look like that on the TV. Right, 1 down. Let's just see how fast we can do this. We're 3 minutes in, come on. Unfortunately, I think like the Egg Fleet ones are also some of the longest ones. You don't get the rings quite as fast. I mean, it's still pretty quick, it's just not as quick. And I think the same can be said about Hang Castle as well. I'm not sure about Mystic Mansion, but Hang Castle I think does. It takes a little bit longer. I think though, Ocean Palace is the worst. So far, when I've looked up the target times, Ocean Palace seems to be the biggest one. Which didn't really surprise me. Again, how accurate those things are is something I can't be sure of, because Team Dark Final Fortress, it is not 100,000, it is 60,000, which is an incredibly big difference. And it looks, and I can't help but feel, I think it's the same with, we'll get more into it when we actually get there. Team KL6's Casino Park. I could have sworn the first time I did that level I got 11,000, but the A rank times I see are usually around 14 or 15,000. I mean, that was many years ago, I could be mistaken, but I'm sure I got 11,000. I'll just have to try it at some point, see what happens if I finish the level with 11,000 points. I don't know how easy that'll be, given how long that mission can take. Or it could be an incredibly short mission, depending on how lucky you are with the pinball tables. But that's for Team Chaos 6. This is Team Rose, and we're not in Casino Park, we've already done it. And we already spent longer in there than we actually needed to. Why did they give you a platform for the first one? But the first one's the one that isn't a problem. It's the second one. Yeah, I've got to be a bit careful when the item boxes are inside a case, because sometimes they don't work. Why is there a boost pad there if the loop is automatic? This has to be the greenest level in a Sonic game. Even Green Forest wasn't this green. Even Green Hill Zone wasn't this green. I mean, we still have the checkerboard ground, except that it's green and brown instead of light brown and dark brown. Really, the only time we ever had a... There's one level though that was an exception. A level that had green in its title that wasn't that green. It was Mecha Green Hill Zone in Sonic Chaos. The mechanicalized Green Hill Zone. So we obviously fixed that issue because Green Hill Zone is fine again in the later games. For some teams there is, I think I'm thinking of earlier in the level actually, but I think it's only for Team Dark. Where there is like a hidden 20 rings, so I think you gotta jump on the weights and they serve as a platform. And there's like 20 rings in the two corners. I completely forgot about that. But it's a nice little hidden thing, but I think only Team Dark has it because they're the only ones that have a platform to help you get up there. Unfortunately, in order to get that platform to fall down... Yeah. No, actually I don't know. I can't remember if it's one of the weights you have to trigger or not now, which is crazy because we weren't doing Team Dark that long ago. But anyway, no. We'll get to you, Team Chaos 6. I am getting so many YouTube comments, and I can see them on the computer in front of me. Though I'm getting so many YouTube comments about because I criticized Kingdom Hearts 3 for being called that title. It's the 10th installment of the series. It's not Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 2 is Kingdom Hearts 3. If the others were spin-offs, okay, but they're not. I don't care about that. Those rings are really awkward to get. I'm picky when it comes to numbered video game names if they release other games in between them. With Sonic I don't care too much with Sonic 1, 2 and 3. I do care about Sonic 4. That title was just unnecessary. Because how many Sonic games do we have between Sonic 3 and Sonic 4? A lot, because it was like 16 years. So it really had no reason to be called Sonic 4. Especially if you're then going to split it in half. What the? What was going on there? Those enemies were spinning around in the air and their shields were above them. I somehow missed these guys. But how did I do that? Oh yeah, the rings can be in these the walls. I think this one's the special stage key. Yeah, it is. That was weird. But yeah. You know, I don't know why people can't just call Sonic Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Okay, it's 3D. What does that matter? Mortal Kombat 4 was 3D. And I don't know exactly what people's opinions of Mortal Kombat 4 are, but that game was 3D. Doesn't matter if it's 2D or 3D, it's still like the fourth main installment. But even then, when it comes to Sonic, the fourth installment, Sonic 2 is technically the fourth installment. So we had Sonic 1, then we had 8-bit Sonic 1, then we had 8-bit Sonic 2. I mean, Sonic 1 arguably is still based on the 16-bit one, even though it has different levels. But Sonic 2 8-bit is completely different. I mean, the story is completely different and everything. And obviously we also had Sonic CD, Sonic Chaos, and Sonic Spinball released between Sonic 2 and 3. The thing is though, Spinball is a spin-off, so I don't mind. But I also don't mind because Sonic 1, 2, and 3 were all released across one system, and okay, Sonic 1 was a standalone thing, but Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 have a shared storyline. And you can just say, well, okay, that Sonic 1 was before that, okay, but they're all released on the same console, one continues on from the other. 8-bit Sonic 1, 8-bit Sonic 2, Sonic CD, Sonic Chaos, none of them have any relation to each other or any of the Mega Drive games. So I don't mind the number. Sonic 4, on the other hand, we had between them so many mainstream titles: Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic... I don't know if Pocket's Adventure counts, Sonic Advance, Advance 2, Advance 3, Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, you know, reboot or otherwise, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors. No, Sonic Colors I think came out like a few weeks after. But that's a lot of main series Sonic games. Oh, Sonic Rush and Rush Adventure as well, we had them. Yeah, okay, we also had the spin-offs, but that's a spin-off, so I don't care if it's like... I don't even know what Knuckles Chaotix counts as. We also had Sonic Triple Trouble. But we had the Sonic Riders games, Sonic Rivals. They have their own storylines, but they're spin-offs. They're not related to anything. Even if Sonic Generations tries to make it seem like they are. But, yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3... Kingdom Hearts 2 is Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is Kingdom Hearts 11, or whatever. That is how I see it, and you know what? I don't care if anyone has to argue with it. That's how I see it. Sonic Adventure, you can say either Sonic 2, I don't care how you want to do it, but Sonic 2... Sonic 2 or Sonic Triple Trouble or Sonic Adventure can all serve as Sonic 4. Sonic 4 is not Sonic 4, neither is Sonic Advance, neither is Sonic Mania. I still don't know why that case is there when there's nothing in it. Just because the game plays differently does not mean that it's not the sequel. I mean, let's face it. But for one thing, let's say Shadow the Hedgehog. It doesn't exactly play a lot of... Okay, you have the same moves, but it doesn't exactly have a lot in common with Adventure 2 or Heroes. But it's still technically a sequel to those games. You know, Shadow's still got the amnesia from Heroes. They still make a lot of references to the story of Adventure 2. You know, I can't think of any other examples. But I don't mind if they give it like a number to an alternate series. I guess Crash Bandicoot kind of did that, because we had Crash Bandicoot, and then we had... Right, you want to try and get all these balloons. And then we had Crash... We had Crash 1 and 2. Warped is still technically Crash 3. It even highlights the 3 in the corner of the logo. But we also had the Game Boy Advance games, which are known as Crash Bandicoot The Huge Adventure, or Crash... I'm not sure if it's meant to be Crash Bandicoot XS or Crash Bandicoot Extra Small. But regardless, the sequel to that, Entranced, is called Crash Bandicoot 2 Entranced. Slightly confusing, but they're technically... I don't think they're counted as main series. I'm not exactly sure though. Anyway, that had nothing to do with anything. Which can probably be said for a majority of this commentary by this point, because this is like the 7th time we are playing this game. I am not looking forward to Adventure 2. And at the very least in Adventure 2 you only need to play each level. Let's see, where are we? 15 minutes, I think we can manage. At the very least in Adventure 2, every level needs to be played 5 times, but compared to 9. But that's 31 levels compared to this game that only has 14. So that's over twice as many. Yeah, I don't know which is the worst with it, really. I mean, unless you for some reason want to complete the library in Shadow the Hedgehog, in which case, what is wrong with you? But 326 times. Gerard of That One Video Gamer, the completionist, please get on that. It's funny to listen to your suffering, as it is with many YouTubers. Except Clement. Clement goes too far. That's why we love Some Call Me Johnny's review of Lost Levels. I'm surprised the Sunshine review has actually not got as many views as it does. 64 seems to be a lot more popular. But Sunshine, I mean, it's clearly a fake drunk, but still. Some of these levels are so freaking impossible that... Yes, I did censor it, by the way. He doesn't say freaking. I censor some words. I censor myself with some words on this channel. I don't censor it with others. I don't know how that works either, but oh well. Right, I'm gonna kill these guys. Make sure he doesn't shoot you. Get 20 rings. Oh no, it's 10. I'm disappointed now. Come on, green. Aim at that, since the propeller doesn't want to send me that high. Even though I want to fly high. But I guess with green, this is. I think I mentioned this during the credits of Team Rose. Yeah, Team Rose is like the only team that they can't get up there. Yeah, we do miss the other balloon though. Ecfleet's one of the more difficult ones to know where to go to get the rings, because there's like so many different pathways you can take. And that crate has like 1 box in it. Why bother? I was wondering what was going on with that thing there. It's because of Cream's fast descent move, which does pretty much act like Thundershoot. I was like, what's going on with that cannon? But yeah, you can get little things hidden down like that. Oh, I hit the switch. I just heard the sound effect. I was like, how did I do that? That was a damn good shot. In fact, where is the switch? How the... I activated the switch while the cannon was still there. How did I do that? It's a ghost cannon! The cannon is an illusion. The cannon was an illusion developed by Satan. Go forth and make rapid progress, however it goes. I don't think I ever want to play Ghosts and Goblins. I mean, I'll have the opportunity to play Super Ghouls and Ghosts when the SNES Classic thing is ready. We don't have Walmart in this country, so they shouldn't delete my pre-order. Or cancel my pre-order. Yeah, I think we'll be fine doing every zone. I've already started, so we have to. One more left and then it's back to the misery. This is the best part of Sonic Heroes because these are the easiest missions in the game. Even if they have to be no damage runs. That's not hard to do with Team Rose, even with the cannons. Sadly, there's only one left. Team Final Fortress is one I often get quite close to the end to. I think there was a point where I clearly kept missing some rings. No idea which ones, because I always ended up having to restart the level. Or reset the level. You do get pretty close with this one. So hopefully I won't have to do that this time. Nope. I was thinking I had to turn around there, but that's a special stage. Seriously, Big, your grinding is so painful. The only thing we're missing is like the sound effects. Like what they do in Crash Twinsanity. Where Cortex on the rail. I mean, it doesn't help that Cortex is also pulling a very painful looking facial expression. Complete with the ow! Ow! Sound effect. And the sound of clearly metal scraping metal. Like that. Ugh. Sounds so painful. There's nothing here. I wasted my time. Oh no! I'm not sure if they're supposed to get that for Team Rose. So like, they didn't take it out for some reason. Or maybe they just left it in as something you can attempt to find! I don't think there's anything in the cannons. I don't want to check. Try not to fall through the gaps. Or like that. No rings anywhere. Whoa, got a bit too close to that bullet. There is a bullet. I'm not exactly sure what it is he's firing. Or an Omega fires bullets, so I assume that's what he's firing. Big. I don't know what causes that. That happens sometimes with the when you're in fly formation. With any character, I don't know why. It only does it some of the time. Like with certain springs. So I just don't know what the cause of that is. Why did I need speed formation for that? It's like they wanted you to do the Rocket Excel and then decided, no, let's just put that dash pad there instead. Rocket Excel is useless. It sends players flying and they're already doing that enough in this game. We're not going to fix it, we're just going to add speed boosters everywhere. So yeah, keep them in control. Sonic 06 clearly had the same mindset. We're not going to bother speed... okay. That didn't send me forward for some reason. Yeah, we're not going to bother speeding up the characters. We're just going to place dash pads all over the place. Except for Silver, we're only going to give him there during the automatic sections. He's still slow. Because we want him to be slow. Even though we're releasing a racing game just 3 days later where he's going to go fast. Alright, I'm just going to check. Because sometimes they do hide things inside the cannons around here. Doesn't look like anything there though. See, I hate that. I hate when that thing just goes prematurely for some reason. And that's what happens most of the time. It's like, what set that thing off? Get out of the way! I think I'm taking too long. Big, go down. Alright, I want to back up. Go down here. Not sure what the point of the cannon is. Big, stop doing that! Right, for some reason the characters tend to miss the later rings because the automatic section kicks in before the end of the ring trail. So if you have level 3 cream, it does help because you can actually pick up all the rings. Otherwise you're not going to be able to. Whoa, how did I do that? Okay, there was clearly some kind of glitch just activated there. I was pressing the button, but there was no thundershoot happen. There was no thundershoot happening. Amy was just going off somewhere. I don't know what just happened. At least I didn't have to restart the level. Hopefully, I think I took too long. Well, Cheese was clipping through Big. He's not actually that fat. It's an illusion again. That explains why he can climb ladders so quickly. But that's it. That is the end of Team Rose. 3 parts. That's all it took. It was that easy. Sadly, it doesn't get as easy from here. Well, let me just sum it up right now. Takes forever, not that bad. Still not that bad. Takes forever, takes eternity, takes forever. Hardest mission in the game. Takes forever, not that bad. Takes a while. About the same as before. Not that bad, and takes forever. Anyway, gotta do that mission. I've got a bunch of others to do first, and that will be Seaside Hill and Ocean Palace for Team Chaos 6's extra missions. So, I will see you guys then.